to another podcast with me. Recently, I met a friend from college, someone I studied with before. We started talking about our studies, our memories, and even our old friends. My friend remembered many details, but I could only remember a few. I kept asking myself, why can't they remember all these things while I can't? Why do some memories stay and others disappear? That question pushed me to research and learn more about how memory works, why we remember certain things and forget others. Let's start by understanding how our brains create memories. In reality, a memory isn't a physical thing that we can find in any given cell. It's an action, not an object. It's the ability to receive, store, and recall information. Actually, there is no place in the brain that serves as our memory bank. Instead, individuals' memories are scattered all over the brain. Many brain cells in several different regions work together to make our memory. A memory only happens when many connected neurons fire in a specific patterns, and because some cells can fire in many unique patterns, one group of neurons can encode multiple memories, but this increases the memory storage capacity of the brain. In the middle of the brain, we find a group of cells shaped like a seahorse named hippocampus. This hippocampus, without it, you might never remember. It's a key to making memories, but that it isn't where memories are stored. For example, after learning and repetitions, the hippocampus transfers the memories to other parts of the brain. This process called consolidation, and it's how humans, even animals, commit new memories to long-term storage. But the brain's ways of creating memories isn't foolproof. Sometimes our mental replay of something we only imagine can feel as vivid as a real, but we are able to remember a lot, but we forget even more. Some forgetting just happens, but our brains also forget on purpose. We have at least three different ways of forgetting. One, passive obsolescence. In this way of forgetting, we forget information because we don't use it anymore. Not because we want to forget, but because the brain stopped activating those connections. For example, when we learn a new vocabulary and we don't practice it, letter by letter, we forget the words. Second way, it's targeted forgetting. Usually occurs at night because the brain reorganizes memories during sleep and remove information that isn't considered important. 3. Motivated forgetting. Forgetting on purpose is a way to regulate our emotions and to focus on what needs to be done in the present instead of getting lost in negative memories of the past. Like a part of our brain seems to step in and block the troubling memory from being retried. So even though it's still somewhere in our brain, we can't find it. Our brains have so many ways to move to forget because forgetting is one of the most important things we do. For example, forgetting allows us to move past traumatic life events. In the end, I'd love to hear what you think. What would life be like if we had perfect memory and never forgot anything. Thank you for listening and see you in the next podcast. Bye bye.